Hey, good morning, guys. Buenos dias and yatahepen. So this morning, it is. Let me see, what time is it? It is 10:30 in the morning, and it's Friday. So of course we are, getting ready to head on out, get on the road, and head to our RV up in East Texas, and then we're going to be in perfect position to go to the Walker County Bench Rest Rimfire match tomorrow morning. So that is the goal. And as I was packing up, from yesterday from our range trip, in case you haven't seen that video, look at my other videos, you'll see them there. But one thing that I was doing this morning that I pretty much had everything packed from yesterday, from the range trip, except a few things that I have to absolutely make sure that I have for every match. And I kind of wanted to make a video about that and go over it with you. So without further ado, right after the intro. All right, guys. Hey, welcome back, and appreciate you sticking around. For those of you that have never seen one of my videos, my name is Oscar, and this is our channel, and where we mainly look at the PRS shooting competition sports. So yeah, we're packing up, and we got a few things that I always have to have. Just kind of wanted to go over it with you. So all right, let me put this camera in a good position. First thing, Kestrel. Gotta have the Kestrel. Without it, I mean, it's pretty tough. You can use your app on your phone, but having a standalone unit like the Kestrel, this is the 5700, the top of the line, and I've had it for a few years now. Can't beat it. I have to have it every single time. Now, one thing I do need to remember is that I'm down to 1 bar on the battery. So it takes a AA battery. I looked around the house. I don't have one. At least I didn't see one. Maybe here in my bag. Nope. So I'm gonna have to stop by. Next time I stop by the store, maybe put gas or whatever, I'll get a couple of batteries and have those. So there's that. The Kestrel, gotta have it. All right, that's one. I always like to have a belt. I don't know what you would call this, holster, I guess, for the magazine. And get a mag here. So I'll take the Stinger mag, right? So these things are kind of heavy, right? The new ones. And I don't like to have them in my back pocket, much like what I would do with the Stinger Elite mags, which are polymer mags. These are so light, man. You can just, it's not a big deal. Put them in your pocket. You don't really feel them. But those are, this is my #1 mag. All right. The Stinger mag is my #1. So, and it's got some heft to it. So I like to wear this on my belt. And then I put the magazine in there. And now I have some place to, fix it around my belt, so that I always have it there. If I need it as a backup, as an extra, sometimes, it happens, right? You push up against the bag on a barricade or something, and pushes up against the magazine. Next thing you know, you're all jammed up. It happens. I mean, I don't care what kind of magazines, what kind of system you have, it's gonna happen. So instead of trying to fix the mag and do all that, chunk it, reach for your spare mag on your side, on your belt, get it, let's rock and roll, right? So that I always have to have this. I always have to have one at least. Now the other one that I like carrying, which I like some more, it's the same one, but it's a double mag. So I can put 2 mags in there. Now of course, I like that, right? Okay, third thing, probably the most important accessory that I have for a match: knee pads. You gotta have them, guys. guys. I mean, I don't know about y'all, man, but I remember I was at a match, I can't remember where, a few years ago, and I went down on a knee to get in position, and my knee just hit solid, man, on a piece of brass that was just laying there on the concrete. And I mean, my knee was messed up for like a week after that. So ever since then, I learned the hard way. I'm gonna get me some knee pads. Now, of course, every time I take mine, my wife always takes them from me. So now we have 2 sets. All right, hers, mine, or hers. It doesn't matter. If it's mine, it's hers. All right, so we got that. Now, for probably the most important thing, it's gonna be your positional bag. I mean, to have a bag like this, guys, and of course, this is probably the #1 company that I get all my bags from. Webad.com, guys. Go to them. You know, they do custom embroidery as well. As you can see, there's our sponsor, Apex Optics. They have different bags, different sizes, different shapes, different weights. And that's one thing I love about them, right? This bag here, as you can see, this is the one I use 95% of the time, 90% of the time on a props, because it's big enough, and it's, the bottom has that real tacky material on there that's gonna grip. It's a gripping material, right? But it's not overly grippy. It's just, it'll grip. Once it catches on, it's gonna stay there. So what I like to do is set the bag on a prop, pop my rifle down on top of it, and it doesn't move, and it stays there. And this thing is just so light. It's that real light fill. It's the one I like, preferably, right? So I have, of course, like I said, if it's mine, it's my wife's. Here's hers. Identical. Yeah, identical everything except the embroidery. But same fill, same weight, same size. So that way, we have one, right? But usually at a match, if we're both shooting together, like we will be tomorrow, one bag and we both share it, because it's just one shooter per, at a time. So, but I like to take 2 just in case. All right, so there is the one I use for the rifle. And this is also, I forgot to say that, this is also a fantastic rear bag. Probably the best one that I own, because it's so light. You can squeeze it and you can bring up your rifle or let off and it'll come down. And with the weight, you can easily just grip it. So this is the best rear bag I've ever owned. And that's mainly what I use it for. But if it's on a prop, and I'll get to the other ones here in a minute, but this is one I use the majority of the time. All right, moving on. The second one is probably my #2 most favorite bag. And this is from Armageddon Gear. And it was designed in conjunction with Jake Bibbert. So this one is and I forget what they call it, but it's whatever they call it +1, because it's got like a 1 inch wider on the sides, and it's heavy. I mean, it's a good fill on it. But when you put it down, man, it is so wide that you put your rifle down on top, it's not moving. This is a great bag, and I love this one. All right, and then leads us to the third one, which is the same type of bag as the one I just showed you, but it's back from dirt on it and stuff. Anyway, lint. And this is the one from again, Webad.com. It's a heavier fill, but it's a smaller bag, as you can see from, let's say, my rear bag. You can see definitely a different, same shape, but smaller. And I think they call these the Schmediums. So it's real flexible. Once you put it down on a prop like that, put your rifle in it, God, it just like sinks in there, doesn't move, and it's solid. And the weight on it is just really nice. This is probably, one of my favorites, go-tos as well. And it's wide enough and it's small enough that it's gonna fit my centerfire rifle as well as my rimfire. Hell, I think my rimfire rifle with the Hive chassis on it That one has a pretty wide base, and that bag will eat it up. I mean, that bag is great. All right. This one is the same as the Schmedium, as you can see, wee bag. Same as the Schmedium, but a very light fill. You could probably put this in a song. Yeah, super light, but it's a good fill. Once you put it down on the prop, same thing. It's not moving, but it's easy to manipulate, easy to pick up. My wife likes this one because it's super light. All right, so there's that. And then another little last one, I should say, is a heavy fill bag, but it is super tiny. Super tiny. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't really use this on the props too much. And there's for our good friends at Redbeard Gunworks. I don't use this on a prop too much, but what I do like to use it for is when I have my, you can see it too well, but when I have my tripod here and I like to put my binoculars, so I put that there, set the binoculars on top, and that's it. It's good. Or if I'm using a smaller, well, I should say, look at this too. So this is my little base where I can put stuff on, and then I put whatever I need to on top. I mean, it works. I like having the smaller bag with a heavy fill. I can also put it on a prop and use it as a bag. It's small, but it's a heavy fill. This is a great little bag. It's just an all-around, multi-purpose bag. You can use it for anything. It's not super heavy, but it's got a heavy fill in it. But it's small, right? See, like my rear bag. Look at the difference. I mean, it's super tiny. But I love it. So I like to have options when I go to a match. Now, do I take them all in my bag? No. This one will be on my tripod, 100% of the time. Unless it's just like a small little window I need to fit my rifle through, I'll use it, but very rarely. If I use it on a prop, one time per year, it's a lot. Like I say, this is the one that's going to be used on the props for the most part. And of course, the Armageddon gear. This one's good too. Only thing about this one, I don't like this one if I got to move, let's say 5 different positions in one stage. For me, it's just too heavy to be moving around for just 2 shots. So I'll go for this one. This one's okay. And of course, the light one to move 5 times is nothing. You could probably pick this up with the rifle and set it on your next position. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, as far as and of course my tripod. I'm gonna take my tripod on there. Always take it with me. That's pretty much it. I got my rifle, I got my tools in case something breaks, I need to replace something. I got my bags, magazines, ammo. You know what? Let me make sure I got the ammo. Oh, I'm gonna show you a couple of other things. Oh, one thing I always like to have with me, although I've already used it, I really don't need to use it anymore, is going to be my Garmin, and the Garmin for velocities and all that. I love this. It's perfect. Nice little size. And so I'll just have it in my bag. I really won't use it at a match, but should something change, should I start noticing that, hey, what's going on? Why are my rounds hitting low or something, or high? Maybe I got a hot box, that the speed's a little bit faster. So I'll go and chrono it and just double check my speed. So I like having that. The last thing I want to show y'all, this is a multi-purpose item. You gotta have it, right? Because you just never know when you're gonna need it. And that's the blue tape. The carpenter's blue tape, right? Or the painter's blue tape. Guys, this stuff is invaluable. You can use it on anything. You can write on it. Sometimes I'll just tear off a little piece like that, and I'll put it on my handy here, and I'll just put it over it, just like that. like that, and I just write on it, you know, whatever my dope is, or whatever I need on that particular stage. Yeah, you gotta have the painter's tape. You just never know. I've had it a couple of times where my magazine was a little loose. I was borrowing another rifle or whatever, and I used my mags, and the magazine was a little bit loose, and you know, when I inserted it, put a piece of that painter's tape around it, kind of gave it a little bit more width, and it tightened it up. I mean, in a pinch, painter's tape is the way to go. You gotta have it. All right, that is it, folks. I think we are done with the things that I need. Obviously, the ammo, the magazines, all that. I need all that, but I already had it from yesterday. So that's it for my loading up. We're ready to go tomorrow, and we'll get there a little bit early. We're gonna zero, kind of take a look around the place because we've never been there. And that's about it. All right, guys, I'm gonna shut it down. You guys enjoy your weekend, and obviously we're gonna make a video about the match, so be looking out for that. And if you have any questions about any of this stuff, guys, just hit me up in the comments. I'll try to link everything I have there in the comments, or at least their websites. So all right, guys, enjoy your weekend. We'll see you on the